What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and in this video we're going to be talking about a new comic book run that just dropped a few months back, so technically not just dropped, but we're going to be talking about the Ultimate Spider-Man series that released its first issue back in September. I just finished reading it for the first time. I ordered it, checked it out, and I just finished reading it, and the second volume comes out in about 2 weeks, and I just want to talk about how I think this is a very, very unique and just fun take on the Spider-Man character. That, as Spider-Man being my favorite character of all time, it is just a very, very pleasing story to read. With all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've checked out the first Ultimate Spider-Man issue. And with all that being said, let's dive into the video. So Ultimate Spider-Man basically follows an alternate universe Peter Parker who's married to MJ, who has kids, May Parker and his son. And this is basically a world where superheroes don't really exist, and he is not Spider-Man. But then there is some attack that Tony Stark and that Stark and Stane Industries kind of do on a building in Oscorp, which kills Norman Osborn and his wife, leaving Harry on his own. It basically sets out this whole entire thing that kind of scars the New York City for a long time. And then we get this hologram of Tony, and it basically is explaining that Peter Parker was meant to be Spider-Man, but that got taken away from him. So he is trying to recruit all these heroes that were meant to be heroes but ended up not being them, so that they could fight against this greater evil. That's the basic plot of this comic book, and I'm sorry if I just spoiled something, but this comic book has been out since September, so you guys have had time to read it. But I just gotta say, I am just really, really into this book, and I'm really, really enjoying how they're doing this version of Peter Parker, because obviously it's great to see him married to MJ with a family, and those dynamics are just awesome, and I really, really love them. Seeing Peter with a beard and long hair is just great as well. I mean, I love that look on Peter, and I'm really glad that they're going with that, and I really, really just love how he gets the powers and just how he uses them, and how when he just starts fighting bad guys, he just really feels like this is what he should be doing. And I think that really, really shows that Peter Parker was destined to be Spider-Man and is meant to be Spider-Man, because he like instantly clicks into how Spider-Man would normally act as soon as he starts fighting his first bad guy, which does happen to be a version of Shocker, which is really cool. He's using Stark tech and stuff, which I guess you could say is a little bit lame, but I thought it was pretty cool. In this timeline, Harry never really became best friends with Peter until they meet up as they're both superhero kind of personas. Harry is Green Goblin in this, but he's a good version of Green Goblin. I think he's going to turn eventually later down the line, but they become friends, and I think that is a really fun way to kind of include that friendship. And Peter revealing his identity to his family at the end of the issue, but May Parker finding out beforehand, I think was really cool. And then seeing his daughter help him out with how to style the suit, because his suit is like this kind of symbiotic kind of thing. It's like the symbiote, but not really. And it's just really cool, and I think that would be something normally that Spider-Man fan like me would be upset about, but I think it's really cool and really well done, and I really, really love that part of just seeing him design his own suits, seeing all these different suits that he's like morphing into that I think are just look really, really awesome. It was a really cool part, and I really enjoyed that, and I'm just so looking forward to reading the second book when it drops on March 18th. And seeing J. Jonah Jameson be a genuine human being and working with Ben Parker, making their own news outlet, is such a cool thing to do, and such a cool story, and such a fun way to kind of do a little twist on J. Jonah Jameson, and to show that Ben Parker didn't die in this universe, and that he is still alive, and he is just out there, and he's working for a news outlet, and Peter is working for the Daily Bugle, which is now run by Kingpin, which is just all really awesome and really cool. And then we get that final fight with Kingpin at the end of the issue. This is a very visually pleasing comic book as well. The story's great, the characters are great, and the visuals and the way that it's drawn and the art style is very pleasing, and I just love it so much. And guys, when I tell you I'm very much looking forward to the next issue, I'm looking forward to it. March 18th, it officially drops. I'm going to have to pre-order it, and if I don't pre-order it, I'm going right to my local comic book shop because I need to read this. It is a very, very fun series, and I did not know that it was this recent and that the next issue hasn't even released yet. So when I found that out, I was like, I gotta make this video because this is a very fun book. And I know that my comic book videos don't normally do very well on my channel, but I'm gonna be making at least 1 or 2 more this week. One of them will be on the Transformers book. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make another one after that, but I just really wanted to talk to you guys about this because I will be talking about the second issue when it drops and when I'm done reading it. I'll be doing kind of like a review after each issue releases because I just want to talk about this book because it's really awesome. It's Spider-Man. Why not? It's really cool, and I just love comic books. I mean, I have a literal whole pile of them right here. Like, I have so many here that I have to read. One of them is actually a Punisher comic, which I'm excited about. And then I have a Daredevil comic book right now. I have to buy the second volume to the Transformers series. It's a lot, and I'm really excited about it. But this comic book series is starting off strong. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really, really excited to see where these characters go in the future and just how this story unravels, because it's still a big mystery on what all these things are. And I'm excited about it. This is the first time ever, believe it or not, that I'm reading a comic book run as it's releasing in real time. So the anticipation is killing me, but I will be dropping a video once I finish reading the second volume. So stay tuned for all that. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments down below if you've checked out this book. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out.